What's up, guys? My name is Fuzzlex and welcome back to the channel, and also welcome back to the Pokemon Leaf Green Extreme Randomizer Nuzlocke. Today we are just going deep underground into Rock Tunnel and seeing if we can make our way to Lavender Town. With that... Oh, pressing the wrong buttons. With that, you'd think after all these episodes I'd be able to know what I'm doing here. We'll do a quick recap. We're not going to have to go through everything as we've only made a slight change. You did notice that there was a slight alteration, but we got Reptile Lavender. Don't need to go through anything too major. We got our starter, Joltflare the Ho. We got Twinkle the Clefable, Riverside our Lapras, Wrecker our Poliwrath, and I've taken Miss Mole out of the death box temporarily. Flash isn't exactly a move that I wanted. Actually, none of the mons could actually learn it, which is kind of weird. So I had to bring Miss Mole out of the grave as she could. Odd that, like, when evolved the Doug trio that we have, Stooges, wasn't able to learn it. Something in the randomizer just stopped it. So we got Miss Mole here. As you can tell, she's fainted, so she will not get used. She will not get experience or anything like that. She is literally here to use Flash. So with that, we're going to head into Rock Tunnel, and we are going to just go through as best we can. Now, luckily, we don't need to worry about an encounter, as we got our Rock Tunnel encounter last time, which was Rhyhorn, Eve. But yeah, we're literally just going through and making sure that we can go through this. Right, now it's trying to... I know which way to go, but it's now trying to try to remember, first of all, is that we don't necessarily need unwanted battles. So we're going to use some repels to get through. I'm going to try and hit... I'm probably going to... Because we don't need to worry about encounters and we don't need to worry about wild Pokemon, I think we can actually use all of the Pokemon trainers to actually grind up, and we'll just take advantage of that. Hopefully that won't cost too much time. Hopefully we can actually just fly through them, because we are a pretty decent level. But we'll also gauge where we are compared to wild trainers. Okay, we're not too bad. We're not too bad. Right, so Jigglypuff is a steel type in this, and it's used in Minimize. Okay. So we'll go to Wrecker, who I'm pretty sure I've actually given the black belt. Actually, yeah. So the only changes that actually happened... The only changes that have happened that are warranting any sort of note is that Wrecker now has the black belt to power up his fighting type move, and the scope lens went to Joltflare, just to take advantage of it and get some extra crits. Not that a Ho-Ho needs any help. I need a Rhino. No, need a Ran male. Nah, we're staying. We're staying for now. We'll Ice Beam. Not very effective. It's just back with the Blizzard. Oof. Well, let's just hope that doesn't come back to bite us too bad. Nope, getting a crit. So ice is not very effective, fire is not very effective. You swear I've given Lapras the scope lens with those 2 crits. Yeah. Right. Now there might be hidden items on some like these rocks or anything like that, but because we can't get the item finder because we don't have enough Pokemon registered in our Pokedex, which is baffling to me. Mainly because it's running off just the Kanto decks, not the National decks. We can't get the item finder, which means that there's all sorts of items that I've been trying to get hold of that we can't get hold of, mainly because they are trapped behind the item finder. So I'm going to try and refrain from going to ones that and only go for ones I know that we can just pick up. Doesn't mean I'm not going to keep looking for ones, but we'll go for ones that I know we can go through. Ow. Right, so okay. Now the case was the substitute broken? It wasn't broken because of the icy wind. It was just broken because it had taken enough damage. Right, mainly because I don't trust it. We'll heal up. And then we'll switch. Mainly because in randomizers you never know who has pursuit. Oh, he had enough to pull up another substitute. Now he's using secret power, which is turned into bite, which is doing a lot of damage. However, I think you would have thought that it would have kept doing secret power, mainly because of how effective it would be. Although it may not take on the typing. Well, we know we don't have to worry about another that Eradicate gave us the work. Damn, Chef Kim. Right, we definitely need to heal up there. Because Jolflay took a beating. Right. Must remember when we're in the next town to sell those revives just to make sure that we don't get tempted to use them. Actually, can I just throw them? We don't need the money. Ooh, a spell tag. Don't think we actually have any ghost type moves to take advantage of that, but yeah. I forgot the Rock Tunnel actually does do a very good job of forcing you to fight going through this, because so far we haven't come across a single trainer that we could actually avoid. That is a Machamp. You are not fighting a Machamp. Just plain and simple. As much as people love Reptar, I think if I let Reptar go down, I would be severely hunted down, and well, I'll leave that to everybody else's imagination. Okay, Mr. Machamp, are you weak to ice by any chance? Nope. Okay. Are you weak to? Okay. Not having much luck with finding out the typings of these mons, are we? Okay. And then Twinkle comes in and is like, I don't care what typing you are, if you can get hit by it, you're dead. Although I know it was pretty close to the end, so it may not have been that sort of OP, but, you know, it's just like, nah, you're just gone. Vault Absorb. Right, okay. So let's try an Ice Beam. And a one-hit KO. Okay. We can't actually, Joe. We don't necessarily need to fight him, and I know that there's loads of other battles. So let's just go through. Depending on time, we might circle back and take him down. Porygon. I think, looking at the levels that we're dealing with here, we are going to need to do some grinding at in the near future. Mainly because, I mean, Lieutenant Surge's Ace was level 24. I mean, all the... Not only did... I'm sorry to break concentration here, but not only did it manage to hit Thunder, but on the first attempt, it got the paralysis. I'm starting to sound like a broken record. Like, the hacks that are coming from these mons are just ridiculous. Hitting Thunder and getting the paralysis on it. I mean, it's a good thing that Reptar actually has Shed Skin and didn't really get too affected by it. But I mean, come on. I swear to God, if this Poliwag gets the paralysis as well, I was genuinely getting ready to just give up at that point. Thunder and Thunderbolt paralysis. And I spoke too soon. Do you know what? I'm just... Okay. Well, we're definitely going to have to heal up no matter what. Because I was getting far too low. Dragon Claw. Oh. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Yeah. Level 28. That was ridiculous. In 3 moves, I mean, I know that Thunderbolt is 100% accurate, so I'm not really complaining about the fact that Thunderbolt hit. It's just the fact that the chances of getting the paralysis, and they managed to get it twice. It's just disheartening. Although I suppose we need to get more moves that have status, because if it's affecting for more of them, then hopefully it'll be more for us. Or that might just be wishful thinking. Something tells me there's something there. But we don't have the item finder. Ninjask. Sandtomb shouldn't do too much. And I think we're actually gonna, yeah, because we're gonna kill it, we're not gonna get trapped in. Coffin. I mean, not really a massive threat unless you happen to have self-destruct or any type of fighting move. Icicles. Ooh. It's not doing too much. But I can guarantee you it'll probably hit 5 times. Yeah, because why not? They always make it, I don't know, it always seems that they make it that trainers mons just get so much of an advantage when it comes to these sorts of things. Continuously hitting 5 times on stuff like Icicle Spear, and it's just frustrating. Let's go with one hit down. And a bay leaf. We run into so many bay leaves. Now, wasn't it weak to... It's odd though. We run into so many of them, and yet I can never remember what it's actually weak to. I remember it had extreme speed, because even the lower level ones, the ones back at Mount Moon, had extreme speed. That was a... That's right, it's a flying type. Well, what is with the misses? Not having the best of luck here, are we? Luckily, compared to Jolflay, Bayleaf is doing enough. Just to rub it in, because normally Ho-Oh would not be able to be burnt. It's a good thing that we have the burn heals. And I think our team has been beaten up enough. I think we can afford to give out the free health K. One for Reptar. And one more for Riverside. Okay. Now, the one good thing about the randomizer is that the trainer that we were versing previously, I think that in the original he actually has 4, it's either 3 or 4 Gravelers and a that's it, yes, 3 Gravelers and a Geodude, all of which know Explosion or Self-Destruct, whichever one they get at that level, just because. And you're like, that's just awful. Just absolutely awful. Now the question is, now that Chikorita's down, can we switch? Actually, do you know what? We're going to be against a Torchic. We don't necessarily need to. Yeah. If like a Salamence came out, or another pseudo legend, then I'd probably look into changing. But starters, I'm not too worried. No, I think Reptar can take on a Torkoal. Okay. Oh, it's got Sonic Boom. We are changing. We are changing to something that can tank more. Intimidate, but Intimidate doesn't do anything to Sonic Boom because it is a set amount of damage. So, alright. And Riverside coming in clutch again. Now, I did see, I did go back and look at the comments about whether we should change up Riverside for the Dragonair, and it seemed that the few people who did actually mention anything actually quite like the fact of having Lapras around and have the fact that it's got Intimidate. So we will keep. Oh, I knew I should have just. Oop. Even the wild Pokemon are getting close to level 20. So. We are definitely going to need to. Probably going to have to do some grinding. Probably just before we get to Erica. We probably won't need to do so beforehand, because there's not really much of a sort of difficulty spike. But it's just that, just to be on the safe side. Wait, who teaches us Rock Smash? I'm sure we're supposed to get it by now. But it could have been randomized, which now makes me want to find it more because I want to know what it's been randomized to. Actually, let's find out. Yep, it's Rock Smash, Fire Red. Oh, apparently it's much later. So, never mind. Masquerain. No, I think that Reptar can handle a Masquerain. Who managed to keep its Intimidate ability, which is rather interesting. Now, because of that, I don't think that we're going to be much. I mean, I know it's only down by like one stage, but the fact that it's reduced is enough. So, especially if it's throwing out sledges. I swear to God, it took a while there. I thought we got poisoned. And it's still weak to ice. Oh, that's a magnitude 7. Super effective, and it did next to nothing. That's what I like to see. That is why we have Riverside here. And actually, now thinking about it, I don't know why I would even contemplate getting rid of it, because the bulk, the wall of the squad so far is Riverside. And the fact that it pumps out quite a bit of damage as well is just the icing on the cake. Oh, could you imagine that? Like, I'm going to get rid of this Lapras. And in comes a Ho-Oh. It's like, no. Jawflay getting a level. I think Riverside might. No, not quite. Is there anything down here? Another. Are you a trainer? Yeah, you're a trainer. See all these. Just a Pokeball. All these unavoidable trainers. Can you beat my power? Meditate. Attack rolls. Actually, considering all the flack that Mighty Enid gets for just being one of the early Pokemon for Gen 3, I know that it's got a pretty decent attack stat. And the fact that it's now raised it up. Oh, you've just become a rock type. Thank you. Hitmonchan. No, Rekka, you can stay in. Let's check out a Bullet Seed. See what that does. Next to nothing. Oh, we got 3. Got 4. Can we get the 5? No. Hey, 4 out of 5. Can't complain about that. Ooh, Silverwind. Oh, Spoon. I was going to say, if we managed to get the Silverwind boost, I was not. Okay, so grass type moves not very effective. I'm going to switch out to Twinkle. Mainly because with the extra speed, and that thing is clearly just made to take on Rekka. Having fire and bug type moves. Let's try Bite. See what Bite does. Now that it's oddly using Flame Wheel against a water type. Right, so Dark doesn't necessarily do anything. Let's try Ice Beam. Well, on the plus side, we can tell his Soda likes his trainer. I suppose we can just go for Thunder Punch. We are getting the absolute work from these mons. I reckon level 28. Oh, no. Oh, please don't have rollout. Actually, yeah. We are going to switch to Jolt Flay. Mainly because I'm going to lower its accuracy. I don't remember if it was a flying type, because I don't think we got that far. But I want to lower this thing's accuracy as much as physically possible, because we are not suffering, and it is not lowering. Please don't tell me that's clear body. I think it's got clear body because that has not once dropped its accuracy. Oh, it can't have clear body because that worked. So we are just getting really unlucky with those. Oh, it does no rollout, right? We need to kill this thing. We need to kill this thing now. Okay. Get an accuracy drop. I'm not losing any more ones to a Cradilly. I'm getting those Whitney flashbacks. Oh well, Misty in this case. Yeah, I did not need that. Did not need that at all. Right. Again, we've just got so beaten up. Do we have any orange berries? Just to patch up. No, we don't. It's not worth using it, but I would rather use it just in case and be safe than sorry. Right, I know we can... Now I'm going to purposely try and avoid trainers, mainly because we just need to get out of here. I think there's only one more guaranteed battle, and it's just before we leave. Yeah, this girl. No, I know that there's a couple of trainers left in here. If we need to do any grinding, I can come back and just do that. Oh, do I stay in with her? No, I don't want to risk it. I'm just so scared of everything. Yeah, good thing that Amoldo is special. Oh, that's flash fire. Let's hope that it doesn't have any fire type moves. Right, I'm also now trying to remember that once we get out of this, if there's any trainers outside that we have to fight before we get into Lavender Town. And I'm just so nervous. Because we're running out of moves, we're running out of potions. Something told me I should have gone back and picked him up in Cerulean. However, you know, we were also pretty well stacked. Raptor wants to learn follow me. No. We are not... I don't think there would ever be a point in a double battle where we would want the attention of Reptar more than any of our other team members. So... Matang. Has drought. So we know the fire type moves will work against it, and it's actually just boosted up our flame wheel, so... Unfortunately, it doesn't matter when you resist it. Okay, you resist fire. Do you resist ice? You do not. Okay. One more. Animaganium. Now there is no guarantee that Meganium is also a flying type, like Bayleaf. Stockpile. So it doesn't have like Swallow or Spit Up. Actually, no. We are a ground type. Let's try using Magnitude. Don't know why we've been avoiding it. Oh, Magnitude 10, which is actually stronger than Earthquake. Okay. That was a little bit of touch and go. Now, I think there's a hidden item there, but I can't remember where it is. Right. Patchaberry. Now, some say that this girl here is actually preluding... Oh no. Okay, not her. There was a... In Gen 1, there was a girl that when you come out of Rock Tunnel, mentioned a Pokemon that looks sort of like Munna from Gen 5. Now I remember that you're a Ghost type. You're also Notaria, so you're going to hit like a truck. Alright, we got the Lucky Poison. Hopefully you'll get hit by the Sandstorm as well. May actually switch out to Twinkle for this because of her ability. Actually, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Defense girl all you want. We're going to Thunder Punch you. Not very effective. Ooh. However, I think the Sandstorm and Poison will actually take you out. And a Sharpedo. No, we're sicking. Magnet boosted Thunder Punch should do some pretty decent damage, and that was not very effective. So I mean, try Ice Beam. Okay, Twinkle level 28. Now we do have to be careful, but obviously we are so close to the town. I think that is the last trainer. Yeah, that is the last trainer that we have to fight, and we are here. So, just like I thought, it would take an entire episode to get through Rock Tunnel, and we did it. We managed to get back. We managed to get all the way through it. Didn't get any casualties, which is great. We do have some trainers that we can go back and fight if we for when we need to grind. So just to make sure that I don't forget, we're gonna move. Miss Mole, you have been a great asset. But you can now go back and rest. Whew, right, okay. So guys, we managed to do it. We managed to get through Rock Tunnel all in one go, which is awesome. So what's going to happen now is we're just going to wrap up here. Just make sure we're safe, because the last thing I want is for something to happen and that goes off. But yeah, so what we're going to do now is we're going to explore Lavender Town, see if there's anything that we can do. I know that there's the route right next to us and the route below that we can actually go and catch some Pokemon, so we get at least hopefully get 2 new members on the squad. And we'll actually, depending on what we find out, we're probably going to end up going over to the next town, because we are going to need to go and find specific items. However, with that being said, I do want to thank you guys for joining me on this journey. If you like what you see and you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button with the notification bells, and hit the like button as well, because it does help the channel out. Answer the question of the day. I do. Actually, if you've got any comments at all about anything, whether it be about the squad members, whether it be about absolutely anything, I always try and answer all the comments that require any form of rebuttal. But yeah, feel free to just interact. I'd be more than grateful. Just a heads up, I have actually started streaming over on Twitch on some occasions. So if you want to hit up our Twitch channel just to see what's going on over there, it is linked somewhere on the page. I can't remember exactly where, but it'll probably be down in the description. If not, it'll be on the main page. Come over and check us out on there. But with that, guys, I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.